What is up, everybody? Okay. Quick little mic check. Oops, hold on. Actually, before I do that. Okay. Mic check. Mic check. Yep, we're good. Alright, let's fix some bugs. So, recently, I introduced a bug, which is definitely a bad thing. When you want to fix things, you shouldn't introduce new bugs, right? Definitely not great. So actually, I'm just trying to fix that. Okay, so here's the sitch. Basically, first of all, I don't even think I want any of these pinned. Oh wait, this was for something else I was working on. But basically, what I've done so far, I've started adding some code to basically prevent a player, once they click on another player, from facing that player again when they go to like do a skilling action, like they click on a tree or something. Like right now in Open RSC, if you click on another player's tile, you'll face them, and then if you from there go immediately to clicking on a tree or attacking an NPC, it's buggy because your character will try to face the last player you clicked on. So we're gonna try to fix that today. And I think I got it mostly fixed this morning, but there's still a couple things where it's like, this could be better, you know? That is the wrong account, by the way. Oh, no, it's test, what was it? Test user 1, is that it? I think that's it. Okay. So, I guess let's get the other account too, because I think I was testing with that other account. So I'm going to actually create a new command prompt. So when you like set up the server for Open RSC for local development, it's kind of, oops, hold on. We want client. Oh my god. CV client. There we go. So when you set up a server for Open RSC, it's really cool that you can create multiple clients. Like you can just run as many clients as you want and just have as many accounts logged in as you want. Like you could have like 10 accounts just following each other or something. So we're gonna log into test user 2. And he's going to help me test something over here. So, I think I was last trying NPCs, and I think it was mostly working. But now I'm interested in trying out doors, and see if that works as well. So the test is basically... Let's minimize this guy for a second. The test is basically... We're going to move both characters over, click on this character's tile a bunch, and I actually should have this unblocked so I can see what's going on in the console. So I click on this character a bunch, it's doing the facing thing, and then so what happens if I then close? I guess it would still be facing that way, but now if we do this, and then we go to open. Okay, he doesn't face the opposite way. Okay, I thought that might happen. So never mind. Let's go in here. So we're gonna click on him, and then we're gonna attack an NPC. Okay, yeah, no issue. Click on his tile. Okay. Probably should not have. Oh, it's just a bronze axe, never mind. Why can't I unequip that? There we go. So what I was doing before too was trying with guards. Yeah, see, I don't face... What was happening before is I was facing the alternate character when I attacked the guard. It was completely glitchy. Let me actually add a few more things here. Is it browser? Window capture. I guess I can do that some other time. Okay, so overall it seems pretty good. The issue with it happening when you attack is definitely gone. I thought there was something else that was necessary, like something was still bugged. So it used to be, if you... I guess I'll just let this guy follow me. Ignore him. If you clicked on this guy's tile, and then went to click on a tree, your character would turn around towards this guy. But that's not happening anymore, so. It's still happening here, technically, I think. Or maybe it's not. Click, click, click. No, it's not happening. So I don't know if we have to do anything else. I think this might be fixed. I'm trying to think. If I pick up a log. Okay, I can't take it, though. He took the object and he didn't turn around, so I guess that's good. But let's grab our other guy. Where was he? Here he is. So we're gonna have him move over here. His client window, at least. We're gonna click on him like that a couple times. Yeah, we're not seeing that anymore. Okay, cool. I think the reason why it's working partially is because I add this busy check. So if the current player is busy, then if it tries to face the other player, then it doesn't work. I thought I was logging that, but maybe I'm not anymore. Okay, I'm gonna have my alt follow me. We're just gonna go to a fishing spot, so just teleport to Draenor. I think he can too. That looks horrible. I forgot. Okay, so let's try to fish after facing him, because I think it's still, like, some places it's not working. And in order to do this, I'm actually going to have to give myself an item. So what I do when I need an item in the game, I'm testing stuff, I go to jamili.da3rx.com. There's this items thing, and you can just look up the ID of any item in this column here. So we need a net, right? So I'm gonna, let's see, I think it's 376. So item 376 1 to give us 1 net. Of course, I don't have any room in my inventory. Should probably drop some of these logs. I can also drop some of these emeralds. I was testing jewelry. I was fixing it. I was trying to last Saturday. That's why I have so many unstrung amulets in my inventory. So the net is on the ground. I picked up the wrong thing. Oh my god. Misclicking like a madman. Okay. So the test is, our ult is, you know, over here somewhere. We click on him. Current player is busy, false, right? We click on him a bunch of times. We click on the suspicion spot. Okay, it doesn't face him. I don't know. I don't remember fixing this. But I guess it's fixed. I seriously do not remember fixing this at all. This seems so wrong to me. The only thing I was noticing before was there was like a one weakness in the code, and that was like if the player is one tile away from the other player that they last clicked on, then they might try to face the player again, but that's not a problem, and I'll show you why in a second. Okay, I'll try this one more time. Just try moving and then clicking. Yep, it works. So now if I bring my account over, I'll show you. So I click on my character once, and then click on the... See, he doesn't face the palm, but he's not supposed to. I was freaking out for a second this morning because I was like, oh no! That's a total weakness in the code, and it's just like, nope, they're not supposed to. Because if I just log out, log back in, and then click, you see it doesn't face the water. It's not really how it works. So this is totally expected. So, that's good. What else could we test? We could test fire making. I just dropped a bunch of logs and they're still here. So I click on this player, his tile. Oh, something else I wanted to test actually was if I click on their tile once and then, okay. So click once, click back, it's okay. Click a bunch of times, click back, okay, he doesn't turn around. Now what I want to test is attack, yeah, click once. Yep, he doesn't face it. Now, when we kill this guy, I wonder if he is gonna face, but I don't think he will. Nope, he won't. Okay, cool. Good there. So then, we're gonna click once, and then we're gonna click... See here, we can't really... I don't know. Okay. Click a bunch of times. I think we're fine. This seems to be working good. Why am I carrying 2 Legends capes? And 5 GP, whatever. Cool. It seems like it's working. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any issues. Let's go ahead and just back this guy up, I guess. let's review the code too and see what we've changed, I guess. Okay, so yeah, so I found, like, this was never called, I don't think. Yeah, this was never called. So in default.java, which I don't even know what it is, but apparently it's like default functions for stuff. Let's see. Oh, is that showing up on? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, that should be more like that. So yeah, I don't know. This wasn't ever firing. This wasn't ever printing to the console. So apparently this never gets called. So I don't know. That won't do anything probably. Although I almost want to keep it in there just in case. I don't know. I think we're fine. There's a glitch at Lumbee Castle. What? Really? Okay. So the other changes were, so when we attack an NPC, we reset the last tile clicked. This is an important change. Yeah, the refrigerator is right. Okay, check path runs. I don't think this ever ran. But yeah, it's just a stupid print line that we don't need. Facing target, yeah, we can remove this. How's it going, time? Okay, so in walking queue, some really good changes were made that will make this less buggy. And those are, first of all, this is just a bunch of prints. We don't need this anymore. But the changes that are good are basically we're checking if target is not currently the player. Like, we don't want to like try to face ourselves. Like, like the target is the player we clicked on, right? When we do this thing, or when we click on a player's tile from like far away, this is how it's supposed to work, and this is how it was in official RSC. So you click once from like far away, right? At like a weird angle like this. Click once, he automatically faces that character. That's how it was in official RSC, and that's how we're trying to get it to be. So the target, when I just clicked on that person, is the other player on that tile. And then the current player is me. So I didn't even have this check before. I wasn't even checking if I was facing myself. So this is a good check. And this other one is just basically saying if the player is currently busy doing something, then it wouldn't make sense for them to face another player anyway. So yeah, making sure they're not busy. And then also, we're checking if we are within one tile of them, because if we're not within one tile, which means if we're like this is one tile away, but if we're like here, we wouldn't really ever want to face them. That wouldn't make sense. The only time you'd ever face someone is if you were one tile away from them. So basically adding that check, making sure that, you know, the get X between the two players is not more than one or something. And yeah, so we're only gonna face that target player if we're within one tile. And then we reset last tile clicks so the player doesn't reface the last player they clicked on, which totally makes sense. And this helps a lot. So let's keep going through the diff though. Okay, this was a solution that I tried and it didn't work out. So there's a big comment here that we can just get rid of. And I think that might be it. So now when we look at the diff, it's going to look a little bit cleaner, I think. So when we're attacking NPCs, we're setting last tile click to null. We have new checks and walking queues so we don't face them unnecessarily. And we're resetting. So I think this is all we have to do. Now, I'm thinking about... Ooh. I was thinking about renaming set last tile click to set last player clicked, but now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't hold a player object. Like set last tile clicked, it's a point on the map, so it doesn't make sense to rename this to a player because then it would be inconsistent with its name would be inconsistent with its type. Hey, Vlog, how's it going? Yeah, I'm happy to be working on it as well. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to keep that the way it is. And, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and, let's see, fetch for main, which is the remote repo, and there's nothing new, apparently. So, which actually seems a little bit... Maybe... No, I don't think there were any merges today, so I think we should be okay. Then we're gonna check out -b, or no, wait. I've already merged develop, right? I'm gonna try it. Yeah, already up to date. So we're just gonna check out a new branch called... There's no ticket for this, so I'm just gonna call it player facing fixes. And then add default .java. Add walking queue, status, commit fixes for current player facing previous player clicked on when doing skilling activities or attacking monsters. Okay, and then player facing fixes is the name of the branch. And now we're just going to go into the Open RSC core website and do a merge request. And then I usually do like player facing fixes. Does this already have? Yeah. And I like to put some stuff in my MRs. And this part I don't want to go over too much, but like what's changed? Well, we fixed some stuff. Boom. How has this been tested? One count tile multiple times, and then click on a tree or a attacked an NPC. Current player no longer faces the last player they clicked on. This fixes, there's no ticket for it, really. So, I think that's it. It's kind of a simple fix. The one thing I don't like about GitLab is that you can't... Oh wait, you can see your changes. I swear I couldn't figure that out before. Okay, so we can review our changes. So yeah. When we attack an NPC, we don't want to have any concept of the last tile we clicked on, just because this is mostly for tracking the last player we clicked on, so it's kind of irrelevant. And then, so making sure the target's not the current player. Target with one tile, and then reset. Yep, looks good to me. So that is now ready to go. So I hope people can test this themselves. So I'm just gonna say. Okay, I think we've gone through this whole Spotify album now, so let's go to... Drop that down. The second one. Okay, so... Next, we are going to work on... let's see... So 3286 is the next one, I think, on the list. Check out 26. And I think I'm going to want to merge develop into this to update it. That shouldn't affect anything, so now git stash list. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to bring in my changes for this specific ticket, which... so you guys have it, is I'm not seeing it now. Maybe it says 3286. Let's take a look at the issues and just open one. Okay, so this issue is kind of annoying for me because I'd like to make it work how it used to work in official, where it's like, here I go, I'm about to review it, oh boy. Alright, cool. Yeah, so this is a really annoying thing for me, but basically, when you click to range on an NPC that's chasing okay, just watch. It's hard for me to explain. But watch, we have a black dragon that is pursuing a melee character that they just fought with. So they were just in combat with it, and another player starts ranging it. Notice it does not go for the ranger, but in Open RSC and RSC Vanilla, it'll immediately switch to the ranger, which is totally messed up, and it ruins so many rates for us. So on Open RSC and Vanilla, so it's something I've been wanting to fix for like a long time, and my logic for the fix is basically this. Well, let me just show you the code. Git stash apply stash at 1. So, oh, okay. So some of this code is definitely not final, and it's just testing code. But I think most of the code is in projectile event, in which we have pinned, I think. I'm going to unpin crafting because I'm done looking at that. So at the very bottom here is where the logic is for when you range an NPC and how it reacts to you. So if your opponent is an NPC and the caster, or in this case the ranger, is a player, it's going to run this code. And so first of all, I get the last opponent of the NPC, which is just for free. I didn't have to do anything for that. And then I basically try to get the last player that the NPC was in melee combat with. So to do that, I basically say, does the NPC have a last opponent? Okay, is it a player? And then if it is, then just convert it, cast it to a player. And then I set up a boolean that just says, should they chase the caster or the ranger? In this case, the word caster, this variable could be a ranger, like you're ranging it, or you're maging it. It's kind of a crappy variable named that way, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So I set up this method. NPC should chase attacker. So let's take a look at that. So is the NPC's last melee opponent alive and in range? So first of all, we check if it's null. And then if it's null, then we print it just so I know. Then we get the last player NPC fought's location. And then we print some stuff just so I have it. and then we check if the last melee opponent of this NPC is in range. So to do that, we just check, we compare the X's and Y's of the NPC's like min and max X and Y. And what that means is that's their walkable range. Like min X and min Y, that's like the bottom left corner of a square. So they can't go past, they can't like roam past, like their AI can't roam past that part. And the max X and max Y is like the top right of the square. So they're kind of like boxed in that they can't roam around past that point. So this is just checking that their last opponent is within that box. And if they are, then I log it. But I also have to check if they're dead, which I'm currently checking with killed. But if they're in range and they're not killed, then it basically says, hey, I'm going to attack the meleeer, and I set a boolean saying, was attacking melee or true? We'll get to this in a second. Hey, Ezra. Hey, I hope you enjoy it. It might be a little bit like nerdy, but if you have any questions, just ask me because I can totally explain it. Yeah, so we set this boolean, but this isn't important quite yet. I'll get to this in a second. So the important thing is if the NPC should be attacking the meleeer, then we return false. So what that does is that goes back here, and then it returns false for this. So then we have a way to see if the NPC is chasing someone. And then we say, okay, if it's not chasing someone, it's not in combat, and the last thing we ran returns true, then, well, then we should start chasing the actual, let's see, set chasing. I think this means it starts chasing the ranger. So I think this is like the default logic. Like, player is currently the caster. Yes, it is. So let me read this myself a little bit. Yes, this makes sense. So we were just at a part where we returned false. So what's going to happen is this is not going to run because it would require this to be true. Because all three of these things have to be true, and one of them is not, which is this, and so then it doesn't even run this. So then it comes down here and it says, okay, if this is false and the last player fought is not null, then we chase this. You'll do is like they're going to attack the meleeer. I don't know why I'm printing that same thing twice, but whatever. So that's the NPC starts chasing the last player they fought, which is the meleeer. So going back up here, this is where it gets kind of tough because, okay, if the last player they fought is not in range or they're dead, then we check if they were attacking the meleeer, specifically just to delay, because basically, like, in RSC, when a meleeer ran from battle but the ranger was still ranging, obviously there's no reaction from the dragon, but basically, oh yeah, I forgot about this. So right now the meleeer is in range because he's only like two tiles away, I would assume. So he's still going for that, and he's gonna go for that until that guy on the bottom right logs out or dies. But if they log out or die, there should also be like 2 seconds where it's just like thinking, it's just like, huh? What was I doing? And then then it should start after like 2 seconds, it should start going towards the ranger because the meleeer is now gone. But I remember when we were fighting KB on official, like when a character died and like someone was maging it, like it took 2 seconds to be like finding next target, you know? So that's why I'm trying to implement this delay. I don't really have to implement a delay, but I think it would be slightly more authentic if I did. And here's where the code just isn't really like working right now. Because basically this just isn't running or something. But the idea is we set up like an NPC thinking event where we say, okay, the NPC is thinking now. And we just say, okay, we're going to think for 3200 milliseconds, which is 3.2 seconds. And we name the event. I don't know if this is necessary, but we do that. And I think what run is that's what the code that's going to run when it finishes elapsing the 3.2 seconds. But that's where I'm not sure. But the idea is when the 3.2 seconds are over, then we say, okay, we're done thinking, and then we stop the delay, I guess. And then we ideally we would like, and this is just part of the same thing. And then ideally we would like attack the ranger, right? Like we're setting something to false. We're saying if they're thinking, then return false, and then but otherwise we're gonna attack the ranger. So this isn't working, but let's go through it, and I can show you what I'm talking about. So, oops, I should close that. So we have some clients here. Let's send them to the wilderness. I don't know if you can teleport to the wilderness. No, you can't. Okay, let's just teleport to Verona. Or, better yet, let's teleport to test, the player test, because he is already in the wilderness. He is ready to go. So we can just teleport to test. I think I just do it. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're in the wilderness. And I think this account is also... Ooh, he almost crashed. Okay. So what I was doing was... I think I was following my main account. Oh god. Okay. Let's just get him out of here. I actually want to go by the lesser demons because I was doing that last time. So we're going to go down to lesser demons because I think that was easier to test with. I don't know. Oh, don't re-attack. So, just to be super clear, where what was I doing again? Oh, I remember. Okay. So yeah, we want to attack the lesser demon, and then we want to start ranging it on the alternate account, right? And then we want to run. Okay, so that's not working. We just went right for... Let's see. It's a bit odd. It was working last time. Although I'm trying to recall exactly how I was testing this. It was kind of weird. Wait. Was I ranging on the altar? I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, I think I was, like... talking to this account, or talking to this NPC, and then... Out of ammo? Drop this. Okay, yeah, so what I was trying to do was, when the player died, I was hoping for a delay. And I'm not seeing... Oh, you know what? I'm so stupid. I have to restart the client, or the server. Anytime you change the code, like I just changed the code, I just pulled some stuff out of a stash, right? I need to reset the server, obviously. Pier's ready for combat and want to continue your training. Could we do level 16? Yeah, I guess so. I was hoping to do level 14, but it doesn't matter too much. Okay. Yeah, so every time you make a code change, you have to, like, restart the server. So, let's restart the server. I mean, it's gonna be a long time, but it doesn't really matter to me. Okay. So I think we're running the right code now. Okay. Last player NPC fought is null. Okay, so see now I'm ranging him and he's not... He's going for the player. That's good, right? Now what I was trying to do is I was trying to... When he dies, delaying... Was it 3.2 seconds though? It seems like it wasn't 3.2 seconds. Matters to me. You know what, let's just go with level 14s. You know, you can always play a different account, right? I mean... okay. I think that was good, I'm just not sure if that was the right amount of time. But it's supposed to print something when it's done. It's supposed to say done thinking, so let's see. Oh, right, I remember now. That's not gonna work, because last player NPC fought is null. Hold on. Okay. It's okay. So what I try to do is I try to, like, attack it again. And then range and then... Huh. Kinda hard to say because he just died. Also, I should get some armor for this guy. So he doesn't die so quickly. So, I'm gonna get him mithril armor because he has like 20 defense. Let's see. $119. And then let's also get him let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Mithril, plate legs, 122, and then the helm is 110. So. Oh, you don't even have to put the 1. I just realized. Oh crap, I gave it to the wrong person though. Whatever. Okay, so the alt needs that armor. Okay. So we're gonna have him attack him again. Okay, so last player NPC fall is probably no. Maybe it's not, whatever. Oh crap, that he died super quickly. So we don't want his defense to be super high, because then we're basically testing that he can be killed, so... I guess I'm gonna try to set his stats to... hits. Let's see, wait. 40 hits? Okay, cool. We have 40 hits now. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna test this now. Now we want him to die. So what you're seeing in the console now is, on the left side, it keeps printing gonna attack melee. So that means that it's basically, it's still like trying to kill the melee. It's not gonna attack the ranger at all. This is good because I want to make sure. So there is a delay. That seems to work. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought that didn't work before. That's so weird. I totally do not remember that working before. I totally do not remember that working before. Okay. Well, that's good. I don't even remember seeing the log message. Delaying. I didn't see like a done thinking log or whatever. Oh fuck, hold on, let's try it now. Oh wait, that is wrong. Oh, I know why that's happening though. Last player NPC fought is no, well, it's fighting, because it had, that's the weird thing about this, because like, if the meleeer does not leave battle and rejoin, technically the last opponent of the NPC is like, there is no last melee opponent. He killed him. What the hell? Did we really kill it? Wow. Set stats. I'm gonna set it to 1 defense. Heal. Okay. It's just kind of surprising that it's working. I don't know. Damn. 1 HP hero. He's got 1 defense! Okay, delaying. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. So, cool thing about Windows Command Prompt is you just click inside of it and it starts like a select thing where it stops printing shit. Let's go back up. Okay, so it's attacking melee. And then, see it says delaying, it sets it sets was attacking melee to true. And it says delaying, and then it prints the world. But I didn't see it print out done thinking. Which is odd. Because I don't understand how it's working then. So looking at the code again. It delays for 3.2 seconds, which that seems like the right amount of time, but now I'd like to change this to like 10 seconds and see, or I don't know, yeah, like 10 seconds and see if it is a super long delay. But I don't know why I'm not seeing this, because I thought, I would think that's running. But maybe it's not running. Okay. Yeah, let's try. So I made a change, so I'm going to restart the server. Update the bug fix queue. I'm just going to remove the top item because it's done. At least as far as I know. There we go. Okay, so the server is restarted with the new code. Let's teleport back to the main account. Do this thing again where we try to talk to it. Come on, get over there. Start ranging it. So it should just sit there for literally 10 seconds and do nothing. If the delay is working, that's what will happen. Also, sorry, I'll save you guys the sound effects. Oh, we killed it. God damn it. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have 9-9 ranged. No, he's gonna die now. This is the thing with testing these things. Sometimes if you forget to heal or something, it's just... you die a lot. So once he dies, he should... Okay, we set our range to 10, hopefully, or less. Are we still attacking? We're not attacking. Damn it. I think when I set my range to 10, it stopped the ranged process. Okay, let's go for this one again. Range him. Why don't I have... Oh. Did my bow get unequipped when I lowered my range level? Oh, of course. Because I didn't have the range level for it anymore. That makes sense. I set my range to 10, and I was holding a magic longbow, which requires 50. Okay, so... he should just sit there for like 10 seconds and not do anything. If this works. Nope, not working. Yeah, I don't know. See, now he's outside the bounds. Is Log still listening? And if so, can he tell me how to do a delay? Because this is not working. And I don't think we even got... Let's see, delaying... Yeah, we never got that delay, like, done thinking thing. I don't know, well, that's okay. Yeah, I see, it feels like I've seen two different ways of doing it. You can use delayed event, or you can do delay, but the problem with this is, I think it's function delay or something. The problem with this is if there's no plugin task, which there isn't when you're, like, ranging something, then it just doesn't ever delay anything. But I guess we could do... Wait, could we just... Oh, no, but that requires the plugin task. I'm trying to create a delay when an NPC kills someone and someone's ranging it to not immediately react. So, like, if I'm ranging an NPC that just killed somebody, basically it should do nothing for like 2 seconds, and then it should come after me. So, that's why I have this delayed event thing. And so, I guess I'm just gonna post this in Discord and see what the community thinks, because Yeah, I have no idea how delayed events work. I mean, I've looked at examples, and it's like I've used existing examples, and like one was in player, right? Get skull. So what they're doing is they're just setting a timer, and it removes the skull when it's done running, and it then adds that event handler to the game, which is what we're doing too. Let's see, new delayed event. There aren't a ton of these things. Having aggression code. Oh, that could work. Yeah. Override. Yeah, the NPC should basically not attack you immediately. Just because it's like, it's trying to think about what the next target is. Yeah, I guess that's not a terrible idea. I'd just like to figure out how delayed event works. Like, it works in other places, like for skulls, so why doesn't it work here? That's my thinking. So, yeah, we're pretty much doing the same thing. We're not sending this, but it wouldn't make sense to send this, because this is a projectile event, not the player. Or, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to post this so I can learn later on. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in there. Anyway, let's continue. Looks like a delayed event would work too. Just changing a boolean that their cooldown timer has elapsed. I'm not sure where I'd do that though. Because I do have a boolean I'm setting here. So like when it was originally 3.2 seconds, but when the time is done, then NPC thinking is false, and so what happens next is it finishes running this, and then it says, okay, well, if they're thinking currently, then return false, so don't attack the ranger. Test user 1 died, and this check failed because... Okay. I guess I should, like, do... one set of print lines just for checking here. You can see what that does for us. Okay. See what it prints at least. So there are 2 other bugs with this implementation that I need to fix anyway, so I might switch to one of those. Just so I'm not stuck on the delay part forever. And I meant to turn the freaking sound effects off. There we go. Did it on the wrong character. Yeah, let's see what happens. I just want to see what gets logged. I don't even care about anything else. Okay. So we wait for a little bit. Let's see. Too many log messages in here. Some of them I don't need anymore. Delaying NPC thinking is true. So it's still trying to chase the player. But then... So then it runs again, and NPC thinking is false. Which I guess makes sense because it defaults to false. Because that's a new projectile event. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this works here at all. Is there... I wonder if there's like a... You could set... Let's see. Yeah, I guess we could try like npc.java. In fact, I thought I already had something for this. Boolean was attacking melee, that's it. I'm gonna try adding stupid property that just for testing. So thinking. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? So if we switched, say npc.thinking equals true. Oh, I need to switch up the playlist. I think we've already gotten through all this whole... Switch or each 3. Okay. So NPC thinking is false. Okay, so then we have to copy that same thing here. And then I'm just gonna look for NPC thinking. Okay, cool. So we're gonna see if just moving the property itself has any effect on it, which it might not, but we're gonna see. I think it makes sense. Like NPC has a property called thinking. It defaults to false because all Booleans do. We set it to true when we want to delay, and then we set it back to false when we want when the delay is over. And then if it's currently delaying, or if it's currently thinking, then we don't attack the ranger. And then we're just logging. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if it works. Cool part, when you restart the server, you can just keep the clients up and they'll just like stay in like the trying to connect state, so you don't have to like log into your characters again. Cool. He has 1 defense. How is he? Maybe I should set the hits to 30 for next time. Okay. Delaying. NPC thinking is false. I don't know if that worked, so I think we have to increase the timeout. But it seemed to be good, so like, hold on. Delaying, NPC thinking is true. Next ranged event, it's still true. Now it's false, so I don't know. That might have worked. Let's shut this to like 20 seconds. Something stupid. Let's see. Okay. So, okay, I want to set my hits to 30. Teleport. Alright. Attack him. So it should be a 20-second delay if it works. No. NPC is no longer thinking. Wait, is it thinking? It's still thinking, but it... Oh, it was roaming. It wasn't coming for me. It was roaming. Okay. Hold on. That makes sense, though. It's still thinking. Now it's... Okay. Okay, I think it's working. So... Also, we might not even have to do this, because it might do this by default. But I thought it didn't. Like, before. Like, sometimes it would wait for a bit, and sometimes it wouldn't, and... I don't know. I think it's either supposed to... I think it's just supposed to be the constant amount of time. So that works well. So let's face some other bugs with this. So the other bug is... Let's see. Let's attack this guy. So when I attack this guy... Oh my god. Path walking fail. And I range at the lesser. Last player NPC fought is null because they haven't left combat. So when he runs... Oh, interesting. I thought that was broken before. Wait, oh, I remember. I think it was if they died. Okay, hold on. So I think if they die, it's like no last player fought, and we just wait for them to die, basically. Yeah, see, now it attacks immediately, but it's not supposed to. That's the problem. And it's attacking me immediately because it doesn't have a last target, so it doesn't think that it was ever fighting anybody. So the problem, yeah, that's the problem, and I think the way we fix it is we need to, like, set the last player fought while it's in combat or something. Because currently the last opponent is only set when either, like, the opponent dies or they run or something. So, let's see. Anyway, let's see. So we can stop printing this. Done thinking. That never runs, which is really weird. But I don't know if I care right now. Okay. This is still good. And then I think we still want some of these logs. Okay. So, like, there's no last player fought at this point. So, let's see. Thinking. We're getting this by checking the last opponent in the NPC, which is get last opponent. So let's take a look at get last opponent, which I think is in mob. Okay, return to last combat with. And where do we set last opponent? Okay, so when the NPC dies, I think. Unless, yeah, this is the NPC. So when an NPC dies, it resets the last component. Okay, that makes sense. Where does it set something useful? Okay, that's setting the last NPC that the player fought. Hey Drew, hey Kenny. So this is saying when the NPC retreats from the player, then it sets the last opponent NPC to the player that they ran from. So this is all null, so I don't care about this. Opponent. Okay, so when the player runs from combat, it's actually a walk request, which when that gets processed, then it sets the last opponent of the player to their opponent. So, what is their opponent? Oh, that's on mob. Okay. Okay, return combat with set opponent. So it's like, when does it's about when the opponent gets set then. You got mail. So this says when a mob starts combat, and a mob can be either a player or an NPC. So it's kind of like a generic class. So it could be one or the other. So this says synchronized lock. I don't know what that means. But it's basically saying the victim of the mob sets their opponent to this mob. So I think this is where it's getting set. But I don't understand. Oh, okay, this makes sense. Yes, so when they start combat with someone else, then it sets... Wait, then that doesn't make sense because we did start combat. Let's see. Started combat with this? Wait, or no. I think I want victim. You got mail, victim. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, let's see what this does. Because it seems to only be setting the last opponent when it starts combat, but that's not what I've noticed in the game. It's quite odd. Yellow shirt, Fable rare as F. Okay. So I'm just gonna start fighting some combat, some NPCs. I mean. So I attack the NPC, started combat with Lesser Demon. Okay, but then how come? How come the Lesser Demon's last opponent hasn't been set yet? Victim death set opponent. System depth, how? Let's see, so victim's last opponent. So now I'm gonna do victim dot get last opponent. And try to figure out why it's not set at this point. Because it doesn't seem like it is. Which makes me very upset. Okay? Soon preservation will be an exact replica of RSC because of your power. Yes! That's the goal. That is the goal. Unfortunately, that also means I'm going to take a lot of time away from playing the game. Not all of it, but maybe a lot. Okay, let's attack this NPC. Victim's last... See, this is what doesn't make sense to me. Started combat with Lesser Demon. Lesser Demon is the victim, right? So we started combat with the Lesser Demon. We set the opponent to this... Oh, wait. This gets something else. What about get opponent? Oh, I think I'm understanding the difference now. So when you start combat, it sets the opponent. It doesn't set the last opponent. So if I set... Wouldn't it make sense to set the last opponent? Maybe this could break a lot of stuff. I'm thinking if we set the last opponent now, it could break a lot of stuff. So maybe we don't want to do this, and we want to just kill this. Maybe in our... Where the hell was I? Okay, I'm gonna pin this. I think we're good here. So up here, when we're checking if last player NPC fought. Last opponent of NPC. I think what we should do here is just like, if there's no last opponent, then is there an opponent? Because like if they're fighting if the mob is fighting something, I'd want to get that, because if the thing they're fighting dies, then I don't want it to go right for the ranger. I want there to be like a delay. So I think this is what we need to do. System that prints well, not temper. I'm not going to be committing these. Yeah, I think we use it a lot though. 287 results. Some of these are just like, oh, I think that's necessary for like client stuff. Yeah, lots of system dot prints. So I think this is what I want, but let's just test it. Or I don't even know if this is valid syntax. I think it is. I've been doing a lot of JavaScript lately, so I get confused. But I think this is valid. So, oh, failed. Bad operand types for binary operator that. Let's see. Wait. What type is this? It's a mob. But then what is get last opponent? It's also a mob. Wait. I think this might be JavaScript I'm thinking of. I think, because I know in JavaScript you can say, or if this is null, then return this. I think I'm thinking JavaScript. So I think what we have to do is something like this. And then otherwise get opponent. Something like this. JavaScript handles that much better. But anyway. Okay, so we're back, and a teleport. Well, it doesn't matter too much yet. Okay, so yeah, let's have him talk to the other guy. Okay, so see now it's saying gonna attack melee. Before it was saying last player fought is null. So now it has an idea of who it's fighting at least. So when this guy dies, the NPC, the lesser demon, isn't going to come towards me immediately, if I've done this right. Okay, I have not done this right. That's okay. So, I'm gonna attack meleeer. He dies. Then the last player the NPC fought is null. I see. I think we need some kind of check. Last player NPC fought is null. Okay, so it is setting was attacking meleeer to true. That's good. But then basically it returns false, so then that causes it to not attack the ranger, right? But then it never... Oh, I get it. I think it's not running anything below this. So it's not getting to the part where it should delay. So... let's see. Yeah, so I think what we need to do... like else... So, let's see. Wait, no. That's not right. Because like here we want to do another check, like if NPC was attacking meleeer, then do this stuff down here. So I'm thinking. Maybe what we want to do is inverse this and then say, sorry, that's not how I do that. So if it's null, then we'd want to do something else. So, okay, let me put this stuff. I think, okay. Let's see. So what are you trying to add? I'm trying to fix the bug with Open RSC's codebase where if an NPC is fighting a melee opponent and someone else is ranging the same NPC, when the melee runs away, currently on Open RSC's framework, you will actually see the NPC will attack the ranger immediately. But it's not supposed to work like that. It's supposed to... Let's see. I'll show you the video clip real quick. What's supposed to happen is it's just not supposed to go for the ranger at all. It's supposed to just keep going towards the meleeer. Until the meleeer dies or logs off, it's supposed to just be like, oh, you're in my range, I'm just going to go for you. So that's not what happens currently, which is super annoying because if you're on a raid, then it's like, you range it and it just starts coming for you the second your meleeer runs away to a pot, you know? It's stupid. Yeah, there's supposed to be like, if the person logs out or dies, there's supposed to be like a second or two where it's like thinking and then it comes for you. So, so I hope this is gonna work. Let's see. So, right, we want to run this stuff if we found a meleeer that they were fighting before. So, else, if it's null, then we want to run this. I'm thinking there's some other returns down here, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm just going to duplicate it for now, which is really bad, but for now, let's just do this. And so if, yeah, so if there's no, well, hold on. Oh, I see. So if the last player NPC file is null, but they were attacking a meleeer, then we delay. And then we can return should chase. So I don't know. So it's only going to get down here if they should attack the ranger. So then this may, okay. I guess let's just test it. I don't know. So let me think through this. So if the players know that they last fought, then it either means they never fought someone or they just killed the player. So if they were attacking a meleeer, then we do the delay and then it eventually comes here, which means it's going to attack the ranger after the delay. I think this makes sense. Let's see if it works. Whenever you make these kind of changes too, it's so easy to break shit. Like, it's so easy to break combat, like, completely if you don't test stuff, like, very, very well. Okay, so now he has a target. Should probably set this guy's stats lower again. 25. Yes. Well, I think that just made him heal, maybe. Yeah, you have to be really careful when you're making changes, because it's just like, there could be a lot of unintended side effects that you are introducing that you're not aware of. Okay, so hopefully it delays for 3 seconds. Okay. That works well, but I would have expected to get some different log messages. Okay, so attacking melee. Last player fought is killed. Is it still delaying? Let's try this again, just see what happens. Also, I think I'm missing a log somewhere that's telling me what's gonna happen. Like... And then... Okay, I don't think I need this one. Ah. There. Oh, no. I think it's getting really close. I mean, I think the fact that we have it, like, where you just run and it doesn't immediately attack the ranger, that's, like, huge. After this bug with the delay on death, if they haven't ran, I think there's just one last thing which is kind of weird, where it's like when you walk outside the NPC's bounds, then they, if you're the meleeer, they go exactly like they go right for the ranger, which doesn't seem right to me. Anyway, let's see. Attack him. Okay. That did not work. Delaying projectile event chasing the player. Yeah, that did not work. Okay, I'm gonna comment out some, which I don't have to really. I'm gonna comment these out for now. This music is awful. What am I listening to right now? Put something else on. I was just like, what the hell is going on? Okay. So what we saw is... Oh, hold on. I think I need to kill some other system prints. System... Oh. Yeah, I don't care about these anymore. You can have too many system prints where it's just like impossible to figure out what's going on. Okay, these are useful still. NPC thinking. Oh, wait, I think we want to add a if here. See. I think we want to do this again. A lot of this code is duplicated now, which, but I'll work with that later. Nice. Okay, so I think this makes sense. So when the player that they're fighting dies, they become null. So then it's going to run this. It's going to start a delay for 3.2 seconds. It's going to set thinking equal to true. It's going to eventually set that to false, but until it's true, until the 3.2 seconds are over, it's actually going to not attack the ranger. But then once they are over, and then it's going to start chasing the ranger. I think this makes sense. So... check it out. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get some water. I don't. Whatever. Okay. Fucking love this soundtrack. I don't even know what game it is. Okay. Let's get away from it. Okay. So hopefully this time, when the guy on the bottom screen dies, he's gonna be null. And he's gonna be saying, I'm thinking. It's delaying a long time though. That might be broken. Yeah, that's definitely broken. It's only 3.2 seconds. I don't know why. Last player on PC was null. Is it starting a new delay? Oh, wait, we're not setting it to false. Okay. Yep, I know what I'm doing wrong. We're not setting... So this was working fine the other place. I think... Is it here? This code is so messy, but basically... When we're done doing that? Okay. Yeah, I think this makes sense. So then it's going to set it to false. And the next time it comes around, it's going to be false, so it's not going to start a new delay. It's going to set to false again, but then if it's thinking, it's not going to attack the ranger. I think this makes sense. This is kind of hard, guys. It takes a lot of, like, recursive, like, testing. Like, I think this makes sense. Okay, start up the server again, you know? But it's fun. It's fun. It is fun. When you finally get something fixed, it's so much fun because you fix it, you get to create the PR or the MR, right? You get to put it up and be like, hey guys, I fixed something, look at it. And then the best part is when it actually goes live and then everybody gets to enjoy the fix. So, tactics. It does. Although, oh, this will not work. Hold on, I'm gonna... Should I log off? Or we could kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. Cool. Twitch plays Pokemon? Oh, like a bot or something? Like, people can decide what starter you get or something like that? Okay. So attack him. Or what you do in the game, like where you move, maybe. Okay. Okay, there we go! Yes! Chat goes up, he goes up. Oh, right. Right. Yeah, I've seen that on Twitch a lot. That's super cool. Alright, I think that worked. So we're gonna do it one more time, but with the other guy. He's still around. He's not spawned yet, but he will be soon. Okay. Range him. And I still haven't tested with, like, log off. Like, if they log off. But I think it should be valid as well. Okay. That works. Nice. Okay. Making some progress. So now the only other thing that I really wanted to take a look at is when you range them when the meleeer is outside of the bounds. So let's see. For this, we'll actually go full rune, I guess. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna set my attack to like nothing though. Okay, so we're gonna see his bounds are probably like not far, so this will set my stats 1 strength. Okay, so we're gonna attack him. And we're gonna, on Char, we're gonna be like over here or something. So, if I haven't totally bugged this, what will happen is if he walks this way, the demon tries to follow him. But once he's out of his range, which I don't know if I still am, I'm not. See, what would have happened is he would have gone after the ranger immediately as soon as I walked out of his roam range, just like wander range. So let's do that one more time. Let's see. Now I'm in his range. Let's see. So I guess I want to attack him on the other guy. Oops. Okay. Trying to play on 2 different accounts at the same time is kind of hard. Okay. Why do I have... Wait. No, that's the wrong account. Okay. Whatever. Look, it's at a level... Oh, he's not level 25 anymore. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna set... Let's see. 1 attack. Sorry, I didn't get to read this message. I think in original classic you could lure an NPC out of bounds if it was aggro and you kept standing 1 tile away from it. It could be thinking of a private server though, I don't know. No, that actually makes sense, because I think there were some people that brought like the shipyard workers from Karamja into like Draenor Bank. So that actually makes sense. Okay. Let's try walking this way. I don't know where his wander range is, but... See, this is the main fix right here. He's not, you know, going for the archer when he's still got a melee opponent in range, so... Let's find out what his range is. Okay. Okay, that's his range. Okay, so let's attack him. Trying to show you guys the bug, I guess. Have him attack me once. Oh, this is a weird bug with the NPC system. They sometimes don't attack you. Like, he just ran, so he should definitely go for... So it'll eventually attack me or something. It's really stupid. See how long it took to chase the player again? Don't know why that is so weird, but anyway. So if we start attacking on the ranger, and then we run out of its bounds, it'll immediately start attacking me, which I don't think it's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to wait like 2 seconds after the meleeer is out of bounds and then react. I'm not sure. I don't have proof of that, but that's seems more likely. Maybe it does. I don't think so though, Drew. I think I've noticed with other times when, like with KBD, I've noticed it, and KBD's entire layer is like within the bounds, almost. And it was definitely like in the midsection of the layer, so sometimes it's just stuck. I like to fix that sometime too. Let's see. See, I'm thinking like we need to add some logic so that like once their last opponent, if they're not in range, like they can't walk to them, but they're still alive, I'm wondering, do we want to like add something there? But this is kind of getting like complicated now. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys, because I think I need to take some time to think about what I want to do next with this, because I think there's some code cleanup I need to do. Which we could do that now, I guess. I don't know. But I'm gonna stop the stream because I've been doing it for about 2 hours almost. But I hope you guys enjoyed this dev workshop. There will definitely be more of them. I think for the next one, we'll try to finish this bug if it's not already fixed, and then we'll just keep trying to tackle bugs and stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for jumping on, and thank you for the follow or sub whoever subbed. I don't have my notifications visible, but thank you very much.